talked to agents a little bit recently about marketing, and what they fail to understand is like how much is required if you really don't know anyone to be able to connect with them to really convert. And to demonstrate this, let me just use a point where I talked to a marketing company yesterday, and you'll see where the numbers are different. So there's three different types of people. People that know you, that's like your warm market. People that are getting to know you, think of social media. And then people that have no idea you exist, that's the cold market. So the cold market is where you're going to have to do the most work to really be able to connect to people, where you're really going to have to go through the numbers. Just think of the Super Bowl. When the Super Bowl actually runs a commercial, millions and millions of people see it, but when's the last time you actually went out and bought one of those products, or actually called up, or actually bought a product after seeing a Super Bowl commercial? You remember it, and it's something that's in your mind, but you don't necessarily go out and purchase it right at that moment. Same thing with like myself. McDonald's has been marketing to me my whole life, but I don't really eat McDonald's, but I know that they're there. So because they've never stopped marketing. Well, McDonald's markets to millions and millions of people all the time, and I know because sometimes people talk about, do you have the app? No, I don't have a McDonald's app because I don't eat McDonald's. But that's a way for McDonald's to market to them. So here's the point. The warm market, like if you were to just make a list of people, not so much that you know, but people that know you, you'll probably come up with maybe a list of 100. So if you went through a memory jogger, think of like your barber, or maybe somebody that does your lawn service, or somebody that repaired your roof. But when you add up all those people that you've done business with, people that you know that are family, friends, acquaintances, you probably come up with a list of about 100 people. Out of those 100 people, whatever you're offering, let's say you're building decks or you're an electrician, whatever you're doing, probably going to have maybe 15, 20, 25 of those people, really would have a conversation with you about what it is you're actually doing and listen to you. Not necessarily saying that they're actually going to purchase it, but they'll be willing to have a conversation. Now, when you do that same exact thing, when you're looking at the cold market, you're going to have to be able to talk to a lot more people, because first you got to be able to connect. Then after you connect, you can have a conversation. Once you have the conversation, then it could lead to a conversion. So when I was talking to a guy yesterday, and this is different because he said emails. So he asked me how many clients I had. I told him, he said, you're probably going to need about 20,000 people for us to make this effective. So it's 20,000. So you need 20,000 contacts. If you don't have them, we can offer you the contacts and show you these are people that will be interested in what it is you have. So think about that. 20,000 people that have an interest in what it is you're offering. And he said, we'll send them an email, once a week for 4 weeks. So that's 80,000 emails for 20,000 people. He said, from that, the results, what you can expect, and he said, this many people will reply. We're going to make sure that it gets delivered in their inbox. They're going to see it. They're going to see the message. This many people will respond back. And once he got through all the numbers, it turned out there's going to be about 15 people that you'll schedule for an appointment. So when I looked at the numbers, it's like, how much does it cost? $1,600 plus the cost of the leads, or the people to talk to. It's like, okay, so what you're looking at is about $120 per appointment. Whereas though that same list of people, where it said like if you had about 100 people that actually know you, you reached out to them about your products or services, that would probably cost you maybe about zero, because those people, you can reach out to them, you have their number or a way to be able to contact them. So the point is that for the same amount of money, you probably even reach more people that you know, because you already have that connection, so you can have the conversation. But to save yourself, $120 per appointment, per acquisition, maybe you reach out to the people that you do know, opposed to trying to build that relationship with strangers, or do a combination of the two, so that way you can become more profitable. This is just one of those discussions that we have with our agents, to show them how to become more profitable. Because one of the things we want to do is be able to scale the business, become more profitable in 2026. So what are you doing in your business to be able to become more profitable and get in front of more people, have more conversations? They turn into more conversions. Those conversions turn into clients. Be happy to hear from you. Please share your thoughts with me, because I'm always looking to add the different ideas to our repertoire. Talk to you soon.